Hello everyone, so let's get started with our breakdown of the steps. Now that we're done with our warm-up, which I hope that we are actually doing because it's very important. We are gonna continue with part number 2, the second part of our song that we're dancing on this 9th week. ¿Se acuerdan de cómo se llama la canción? María del Carmen, all right? So we are continuing working on Campeche and we're gonna go ahead and start with the second part. I hope that you've been practicing your first part so you can keep moving on and you don't get stuck. If you still have any questions or any concerns about the first part or the footwork, please don't hesitate to write it in the comments and I'll be super happy to help you out, okay? So let's go with part number 2, continuing learning our song María del Carmen from Campeche. So the last part that we did was the balseados, right? Part number 1 that we did last week, the balseados, terminamos con los balseados, which was, we were coming back, right? And then we did a sharp turn, and then we finished with the remate. Then from there, we're gonna start the zapateado part. Now, this one is gonna be a little tricky, but in our, all of, in other dances that were done from Campeche, we're done the same articulation of the foot. Remember that we are doing this tornillo abanico arriba, and then also the twisting of punteo hacia atrás. So we're gonna continue working on that, but it's gonna be slight difference in that, okay? So we're gonna start with the right. So we do pa, 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 pa. Okay? Nice and slow. Pa, 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 pa. Then we're gonna do left. Right? Same idea of the last week in the beginning, the same idea, but now instead of going cross it with epoma, we're gonna stay flat. And it's really important that you fan that heel front and then you fan that heel on the back. You twist that punteo. The same thing with the other one. You really need to fan that and you really need to twist the back. But it's the same idea, and remember, gotta know when coming back, where is your weight so you can do the picado, okay? So again, nice and slow. Remember, if you are comfortable with once you start feeling comfortable with the footwork, start working on with your skirt work. Otherwise, keep it over here. Lot of space on your neck, nice and tight. Okay? So we're gonna do, let's do it. We're gonna do it right, left, right, long remate. Then the second time with the phrase repeats, we'll do left, right, left, and then long remate on the right. Okay? So nice and easy. Let's try it a cappella, very slow. 7, 8. Sorry, let's do it again. Tres. Long one. 4. Now we start left. So as you can tell, it's very similar to the one that we did in the beginning, like the first part of this song. But this time is tricky because you have to actually twist. And also the one in the back has to twist. Coming back, and then you have to know where is your weight, okay? Good, so moving on. We finished that. The long remate was on the right side, right? Vienen los balseados, the same idea. The same balseados that we did in part 1, we're gonna do the same ones. So we just continue with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, turns. 1, 2, 3. To the left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cambio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Front. 2, 3, 4. Back. 6, 7. And then we finish. Oh no. From here. 7. Regresamos acá. And sorry, I'm doing snapping. It's not snapping, it's rebozo, because we're gonna be using a rebozo, okay? So, going back a little bit. So we do the zapateado. Let's do it. I'm gonna put it a cappella all together, all the footwork and the descansos. Once we do with music, I'm gonna do part number 2 with music, and then I'm gonna show you part 1 and part 2 together with music. But let's do it a cappella right now with me. Let's try it. Just the footwork, including the descansos, the vaciados. And we're gonna go slow, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're gonna go and try with music part number 2, only what we learned today. And then right after that, we're gonna do part 1 and part 2 together, okay? All right, good luck.